Namaste dear all, welcome once again to my YouTube channel Suhas Entertainments and Cultural Activities. Today also I got a wonderful topic for you all my dear friends. So today we are going to learn the Kalasha Puja. I am going to teach you the Kalasha Puja in English. So Kalasha Puja, what is this Kalasha Puja? So in every Vrata Puja and the festival occasions, whether it is Varasiddhi Vinayaka Vrata or Gauri Ganapati Vrata, Swarna Gauri Puja, Varma Lakshmi Vrata, etc. All the Vrata Pujas as declared in the Kalpa Shastra, we are having all these mantras. So we are to do Kalasha Puja after the Ganapati Puja, after invoking Lord Shri Ganesha first and then worshipping him. We are to take up this Kalasha Puja. So we are learning this Kalasha Puja mantras here in this video. This Kalasha Puja mantra also, it contains 4 shlokas. First I will just recite these 4 Anushtup shlokas, and then I will give you the verbatim meanings and explanations in English, my dear friends. So here I go. Fantastic topic it is. So before that we have to make arrangements, isn't it? So we have to keep all the paraphernalia, that is puja items, in place, and then we have to keep the Argya Patre, Panchapatre, all these items for puja, Sandhya Vandana, puja, etc. Uddharana also we have to keep, and we have to make one mandala and then place within this mandala we have to place the holy kalsha, the silver pot there, and then decorate the kalsha with the flowers. So all these things we have to do, and then around the kalsha we have to worship the kalsha using the arshana kunkuma, and then we have to pour the kalsha. Within the kalsha we have to pour holy water, clear pure water we have to take there in the kalsha, and then put a flower, and inside the kalsha also we have to put adike, that is arakanat, and then arishna, that is turmeric root, and then dakshina, 10-20 rupees coins you put there, holy offerings for the god, and then we have to put a flower and then close the kalsha with our right palm like this, and then we have to chant this Kalasha Puja mantras. Now I am going to recite this Kalasha Puja mantras, and then I will deliver the verbatim meanings also, my dear friends. So Kalasha Puja mantras are like this. Kalashasya mukhe Vishnu kante rudrasamaashritah मूले तत्र स्थितो ब्रह्मा मध्ये मातृगणाः स्मृताः कुक्षौ तु सागराः सर्वे सप्तद्वीपा वसुन्धरा ऋग्वेदो अथ यजुर्वेदः सामवेदो ह्यतरुणः अङ्गैश्च सहिताः सर्वे कलशाम्ब समाश्रिताः आयान्ति देवपूजार्थं दुर्दक्षयकारकाः गंगे च यमुने च गोदावरी सरस्वती नर्मदे सिन्धु कावेरी जलेऽस्मिन् सन्निधिं कुरु. So these are the 4 wonderful shlokas or mantras. We have to chant this. Now we will take up the verbatim meanings of these mantras, my dear friends. Kalashasya mukhe Vishnuhu. So that is the meaning is, at the face part of the kalsha, above the kalsha, at the face part, Lord Shri Mahavishnu is present. We are invoking Lord Shri Mahavishnu, and he will be present there until the puja is over and we conclude, and he will bless us. Kalashasya mukhe Vishnuhu. Kante rudrasamashritaha. At the neck portion of the kalsha, Lord Ishvara will be present. Kante rudrasamashritaha. Mule tatra sthito Brahma. Mule, at the bottom part, Lord Brahma will be present. And Mule tatra sthito Brahma. Madhye matragana smritaha. In the middle portion, matragana smritaha. Which are the matraganas? Brahmi, Maheshwari, Chaiva, Kaumari, Vaishnavi, Tata, Varahi, Chaiva, Chendrani, Chamunda, Saptamatruka. So these are the Saptamatruka devatas. We are invoking them also, and they will be present in the middle portion of the kalsha. Mule tatra sthito Brahma, Madhye matragana smritaha. So this is the first shloka. Okay. So next shloka, what it says? Kuksho tu sagara sarve saptadvipa vasundhara. The stomach part of the kalsha, sagara sarve, so all the oceans are present, and saptadvipa vasundhara. It is declared in the Kalpa Shastra by our ancient traditions that this earth contains 7 continents. Lakhs of years ago, they declared that the earth contains only 7 continents. Okay, my dear friends, saptadvipa vasundhara is a very famous saying. Kuksho tu sagara sarve saptadvipa vasundhara. Then Rugvedo Atejur Vedas Samvedo Hatarvanaha. Yajus Sama and Atharva Veda, all these Vedas are also now invoked within this holy Kalsha water. Rug Vedo Atharjur Vedasam Vedo Hetarvanaha. So this is the second shloka. And then in the third shloka what it says, Angaishcha Sahita Nityam Kalasham Samashitaha. Along with the Vedas, the Vedangas are also invoked. Angaishcha Sahita. Vedas along with the Vedangas. Which are the Vedangas? Shiksha Vyakaranam Chandaha Jyotisham Niruktam Tatha Kalpascheti Sharangani Vedasyahurmanishinaha. This another video I already made. You can check in my YouTube channel. So these are the 6 Vedangas, the auspicious Vedangas we are invoking. Angaishcha Sahita Sarve Kalasambu Samashitaha. May these Vedangas are also arrive here and then they reside within this. Kalasha means holy silver pot, holy Kalasha, and then Ambu means the holy water inside. May they reside inside this holy water. Now which are the deities we have invoked? All the Trimurtis, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, and then the Saptamatrakas, and then the Saptasagaras, and then we have invoked the Vedas, 4 Vedas, and the 6 Vedangas are also we have invoked within this Kalsha, holy Kalsha. They are all present there. They will be present there until we perform this puja and conclude, and they will bless us. So this is a wonderful concept, my dear friends. And these powerful mantras, if we chant with Shraddha Bhakti, they will definitely arrive and bless us. So that is the meaning. So 3 shlokas we have concluded. Now we will go to the third shloka. Another part is there. Ayantu Deva Pujartam. Ayantu means may they come here. Deva Pujartam. Why should they come? Because we are performing the Devata Puja. Whether it is Ganapati Puja or Swarnagauri Puja or Varmalakshmi Puja, etc. We are performing with Shraddha Bhakti and we are praying to them to please arrive here and be present there until we perform this puja and bless us. So Ayantu Deva Pujartam Durtakshaykarakaha. What they do? They will ward off all our duritas, our difficulties, and then bless us. They will remove all the difficulties and obstacles in our way and pave our way for success. Durtakshaya Karakaha. So that is the meaning, my dear friends. And then in the 4th shloka, all the 7 holy rivers are invoked. This is a very popular shloka. Gange Yamune Chaiva Godavari Saraswati Narmade Sindhu Kaveri Jale Asmin Sannidhim Kuru. So Asmin Jale Sannidhim Kuru. In this holy water, Kalsha water, please come and reside here. This is the prayer for Gange Yamune Chaiva Godavari Saraswati. Ganga, Yamuna, Godavari, Saraswati, Narmade Sindhu Kaveri. All these 7 holy rivers are invoked. And then with Shraddha Bhakti, when we invoke, they come here, they will be present within this Kalshambu, that is holy Kalsha water, and bless us until we perform the puja and conclude. They will be present and they will surely bless us. So this is the fantastic Kalsha Puja mantras, my dear friends. Now we have learned the 4 shlokas of the Kalsha Puja also. And then at the end of this Kalsha Puja, what we are doing is, what the Kalpa Shastra declares is, Kalashodakena Pujopakarana Dravyani Samprokshya. We have to take the Kalasha Udaka, the holy Kalasha water with a flower, and then sprinkle on the Pujopakarana Dravya, all the paraphernalia, that is the puja items we have kept there. We have to sprinkle the holy Kalasha water on this Pujopakarana Dravyas. And then Te Devanam Samproksha, and the Devata Mantapa also, whichever deity we have kept, that is Ganapati, Swarnagauri or Varmalakshmi, etc. We have to sprinkle the holy water, Kalsha water, on that particular Devata. And Te Atmanam Samproksha, we have to sprinkle this holy Kalsha water on ourselves. So this is a fantastic procedure. And there is a particular Vedic mantra for the sprinkling of the holy Kalsha water also. We will take up this in the next video, my dear friends. Now I'll chant these holy Kalsha Puja mantras again and then conclude this video, my dear friends. Here I go. Kalashasya mukhe Vishnu kante rudrasamashitaha mule tatra sthito brahma madhye matraganasputaha Ukshot Sagara Sarve Saptadvipa Vasundhara Ruk Vedovath Yajur Vedas Sam Vedo Hetarvanaha Angaishcha Sahita Sarve Kalatha Angaishcha Sahita Nityam कलशां समाश्रिताः आयान्तु देवपूजार्थं दुर्दक्षकारकाः गंगे चेमने च गोदावरी सरस्वती नर्मदे सिंधु कावेरी जलेस्मिन् सन्निधिं कुरु. Fantastic, wonderful, isn't it, my dear friends? Now today we have learned this wonderful Kalash Puja mantras. So next upcoming video I will give you the Kalasha Prokshana mantras, and then we will take up Prana Pratishtha mantras, etc. one by one. I'm making a lot of videos. This is a fascinating subject, this Kalpa Shastra. If we learn this and then we step by step, it will lead us to moksha also. First we have to do Sakama Karma and then we have to proceed to Nishkama Karma. There are step by step. We will move on with God's grace, my dear friends. So in the next video, we will take up and then other mantras and we will meet again. Until then, bye for now. This is Suhas TP signing off for Suhas Brahmins Matrimony, Jayanagar, Bangalore 11. As usual, all those Brahmins worldwide who wish to avail my matrimony services for a nominal cost, please catch me there at 98762331815. My number is coming on the YouTube screen. Also, my dear friends, I am teaching the Sanskrit devotion stotras and then shlokas and mantras and then chandas, the poetic meters, and then Kannada classical music also. I am teaching. A lot of people who are interested, please catch me direct on 98762331815 and join my classes. So we'll shortly meet in my next upcoming video. Until then, bye for now. Hari Om Swasti Jai Shri Ram. Suhas TP Jayanagar, Bangalore 11. Namaste.